stack armor.
Okay, it's Jayce
jungle.
It's
Jayce,
Jayce jungle.
okay.
That was the flexible part. We've seen Jayce jungle in Academy. We've seen one on the LCS stage as well. So it's putting Jayce down there to bring in the Malphite so that they can pick up one of the hardest counter picks possible in the Vladimir. And that's the style coming out there.
Yeah, and this is really, really smart. I think how they actually flex these picks around.
Clutch Gaming have found themselves with a bunch of hard engage, but a very, very bad matchup in the top lane. Lyra's now going to be going against a jungle Jayce, one he played a couple weeks ago himself, and we'll see how he fares in this one, as Optic Gaming are a bit light on frontline. It's only an Aftershock Thresh to hold that, so if team fights do happen, that can be scary. They can get pushed through. Lucian might just have a field day. Malphite has a lot of good targets. These are all things to be concerned about.
Oh, yeah. Got it.
Early smite for Dardoch means it's easy to take over that big raptor. The rest of the small ones get taken, and hey, most of the gold goes to Dardoch, but about half the XP goes to Lyra.
A smart play. You can't really get much done.
And the flash, good flash away by Crown, and flash with the ulti, and look, misses a single minion for all the efforts, so good reaction by Crown.
One of the things I really don't like about how they're playing this lane is that they still haven't based it here at over 70 CSs. In they go!
There's the round for top side. Hemoplague pop, decent healing, trying to get away. Is still feared though, but he's got the empowered Q. A second heal coming in, but now there's no flash away, and Lyra is still chasing with the red buff, and they will get first blood top lane.
Nicely done. The Spellbook Ignite plus the ultimate to never base in the bot lane when you're playing a weaker
Oh
Halo.
my word, that damage! No real flash, burns the heal. There's the pickup! And uses Demonte's own spells against him. A great kill in the mid.
That damage was insane. Dardoch.
What a way to start your second round robin. Waiting though for the next play. A nice bit of damage to the front line. So he's gonna good stopwatch. And now he has to try to block the lantern, but can't do so. It's gonna be Crown getting to safety. A good lantern out from Big. I really think that you're just gonna win late game and you don't need to play aggro. They're gonna get a nice chunk in the mid lane yet again. Sometimes people just play risk averse. I agree, these fights could be had. Oh my gosh, the damage! Crown! The king in the mid lane takes one out, and Big finds a hook on a Vulcan as well. Suddenly have to pick up 2 kills in lanes.
And you could see the frustration on Demonte's
kills,
face.
but there is a gold lead and a turret lead in that top lane.
Yeah, and the initial chunk onto Demonte has him very, very low, but he has cleanse and flash. Just everything connects. The cleanse even gets wasted there from Demonte, as I think that was a bit of a panic summoner. He'd gotten hit by the Q. Nothing to cleanse there. Clearly getting first blooded. They're looking for another kill on Vlad.
Okay, well, he's down into the pool, but coming back up now. This could be the fear. The nice knock up there. It's going to be a chain of crowd control, and you can't even pop the Q anymore. So Dokla taken down to the 2-on-1. Same as last time, but it's the only kill of the deal. But they're waiting for the next big play as this Cloud Drake is up in 12 seconds, and that's damage on a Vulcan.
For that one, so back to base with you, and that alone may get them enough priority to just start up itself to do it. With Lucian now sneaking down here into the bush and Lyra around, they can go.
There's the hard engage. Dokla pops the ult, channels the E. Here's a chunk coming out as well, trying to dodge from the culling, and will get healed from the ult. So now they're re-engage, and suddenly Vladimir is too tanky to be killed off. Dardoch gets one, pops a stopwatch, then they can't even block the lantern. He gets away to safety, and a play catches Lyra. He has flash. Does he need it though? Waits to burn it, finally does. Now Crown on the top side in a 1 versus 2. Not found just yet. Dardoch low. Hootie gets the shot flash, but still dies. 2 for 1 overall. Optic might choose to keep fighting, but Kai'Sa is free farming top lane, so they're happy to take long. And now he's on reduced power here, Vulcan. Once again, this fight in the bottom side, but Dokla Q's back up to above half HP, and as long as he has minions to farm off of, he'll be okay. But right now he's at half. And that's something that he has to kind of play around, because here comes the Nocturnal. Here comes the attempt. He's going to run off to the side, and he's going to be too low on health. He's already feared off. This will be an easy auto attack, and Dokla will actually drop, staying at half HP and sitting around. But here comes the counterplay. The push towards the top side. They know the jungler was seen in the bottom lane. Let's rush down the Baron. There is no possible smite. Big tries to buy some time. Smite should be a guarantee. It's indeed picked up, but now the team fight happens. 2 quick kills already picked up for Clutch Gaming, and make it a 3rd. And now it's only 1 left alive, as despite Baron being killed, it's 4 kills for Clutch.
Yeah, Optic just completely fell apart there. You have
a little bit short here, but now Big face checking in for some wards, finds a flay onto Lyra. Box actually not going to land, but actually gets the hook anyway through onto Lyra, so good damage dealt there. Looking for the big poke in the backside, not going to find it. Dardoch almost drops to the ult out of Demonte, but survives it just barely. Going blow for blow here, getting themselves closer into the mid game, and looking for those big plays, finds the knockup. Will there be the follow-through as Doko's on a half HP? Pops the ult, channels the E, and Hooney's almost dead. Pops that first Zhonya's. Redemption coming down as well. No knockup. Pops the second stopwatch. Pickles at 5 health. They can't quite get it, though, but there's still more poke coming through. Dardoch can't quite get the Q onto Piglet. He jumps over the wall. Now Malphite in the front line, but he's out of mana. Looking at Vulcan maybe next as Big goes over the wall, pulls his team across. They're going to catch up on a Lyra. Guardian Angel should be going down, and it's actually no. He jumps over to Dardoch and pops that one instead. Crown finally trades the cooldown back, and here's a puddle underneath. There should not be a way out, and indeed there's not. It's a 1-for-0 long turn. Optic, get ahead.
Clutch try to go for that fight, but to get a kill, and now it is Optic on the Baron.
Baron number 2, triple Mountain Drake, and Lyra's nowhere to be seen, plus nulls, but there's again no smite. He doesn't have it either. Dives in, but again, there cannot be a Baron steal, and Joker going to kill off Vulcan. Smite comes through, it's actually picked up by Arrow, and the fight continues as both supports are going to be down. Now Hooney has got to watch away from this pit, but there's no way actually out, so Arrow finds his second kill. It's 8-8 overall, but the power play certainly with Optic again.
Dive your backline and try to push them away.
They hook one of the tanks. They can't quite kill him yet. He's pretty durable, and Vladimir's far, but he's got an open road to this bottom inhibitor. Hooney walking down, clearly in vision, and Dokla does not feel perturbed at all. Clears the minions. Arrows here also, and they've got to respect Malphite onto the back line. He's got the exhaust. He can
that set up, so that is going to be coming in. They can Baron buff up 2 waves if they want, but they're pushing in here.
Dedicated top side, good engage comes through. They can't quite the kill. No, they do. They knock down Big, so a 1-for-0 as they pile in the ultimates. But a 1-for-0 will buy some time as there's no trade kills, and can you keep pushing even with Baron? A bit difficult to do with just the two of them.
I think Dardoch's already on it.
Oh, they are trying, but keep in mind, Clutch can come forward. Malphite ults up in 3 seconds. He can find and engage. We can see those ticks that it is taking damage. Down to 2,400. They're not looking. Elder Dragon's picked up, but they're certain to find a kill. You have to believe. Arrow's days are numbered, and he gets shot down. Looks like bullets are better after all, and Dokla's got to run away. Gets over the wall, stays alive. Single tanky, mid lane under fire. Yeah, Dokla slams this thing with the elixir to help on as well. And as this buff times out, do they have to respect this fight? It's Dokla coming in, but it's all blocked by the shield. Pops the stopwatch. But there could be an easy re-engage, the knockup and the shutdown. He dies right away, and he'll be dead during the Baron spawn. And Dardoch's days are numbered. He's been feared. They're chasing. The GA is almost popped. He goes back in goes the Kaisa. It's Arrow trying to clutch it out right now. They're going to get the GA out of Lyra, and it's actually Clutch forced to run away. The health bar's just far too low. They will knock down this jungler. Optic stay alive with 4 against 4, and the health bars are low. The poke could land. They will delete Damonte, but in the backside, Crown will lose his spot as well. And now it's Big fighting Piglet. That's an easy win for Lucian. Takes him out right there, getting revenge for the lore. But now watch out as Dardoch is getting shot at. The GA could come down. They will knock down one. They will knock down the second. Pyrrha, he will just simply lifesteal. Piglet's going to be fine. They will get the 3v1. They will get the kills. The inhib will die. It's the ace, and there's a Baron ready for the taking.
They've got to rush, try to fight him here. We'll see if they can even do it.
2v1. Can they kill him? The Q's not going to land. This could be big damage. Piglet does not get hit by the E nor the Hemo Plague, doing too much there, but he's so healthy he's able to get away. Burns the TP, burns the flash. Those are at least cooldowns down.
Yeah,
stays alive.
Do get the summoner. Just wait for Clutch to come to you, and then you run away.
Well, they're coming right now to this poor support, and Big's going to be in a 1v5 in a second. Trying to buy time against Lyra, but he will certainly drop, and that could be the opening needed. It's 2 dead inhibitors, but a 5v4 at Baron Pit. And look at Zoe running down the map. It's Clutch Gaming realizing they can just lose the base. They've got to back out now. The Baron by itself without the opponents around to steal. Dokla simply zones them out. The Baron is glad without any issue at all. And despite being down, if Hooney finds the perfect engage and somehow that fight happens.
Dokla's going to come behind them here, though, Freak. I think he's wrapping around.
Timing matters because they found Crown before he could flank. They got the engage anyway. So now they say, okay, we've got to rush this down, but where's the Vladimir? When does he come in? Hook is only onto a tank. It's some damage, but is it enough? Now Dokla's spotted. Can they rush us down? Again, 4v5. Arrow goes in, turns invisible. They try one more time. They're up in the mix of it, and it's a 5v3, so Dokla has to carry, and he gets 1 trade kill. They found a second with Arrow as well, and Lyra has 5 health. Not shut down yet, but now it's suddenly 2 versus 4, and they can certainly walk this one down. The rest of the base, there's minions inside already. The turrets are going to drop as well. Dardoch will find that kill, and Lyra against the world simply cannot happen. This is checkmated. It's going to end. Optic will get the 2-0 week. They will take the win with the new lineup as well. This one's over. Optic are tied for 6th.
And what a fight there. Arrow going so aggressive, diving in, drawing pressure. And Optic are able to clean it up and take the game.
What a draft, flexing the Jayce into the jungle, grabbing the Vladimir counter pick. A crazy, chaotic game. Lots of decisions to make around macro, where to be, what fights to take. More often than not, they were right. They spread their opponents out, and they got around the Malphite. They got the engages. Dokla on the front right there on your screen. A huge Vladimir game, lots of damage, pulled it through in the end.
Yeah, certainly such an interesting game there from Optic. It felt like there may have been windows that Clutch was going to come back, but Clutch was never really able to get those big team fights at the time they wanted them. The only time they really were able to get a big advantageous team fight was when Dokla got picked in the bottom lane. They killed Optic as they were doing the Baron, but besides that, Optic was running them around the map. They were always winning the neutral objective game, taking all the dragons, all the elders, taking all the Barons, and certainly